So the good news is Lake Louisa has stopped rising. That is the news that everybody out here wanted to hear. So the question now is, how long is it going to take to go back down? But you know what? We're just going to be happy in the present for a little bit, because that is a big collective sigh of relief. I have to be honest about something that maybe I got to work on myself. I don't know, because I wanted to shoot this video 2 days ago and Julie stopped me. She goes, "I forbid you. You are not allowed to shoot this video now because you are too angry." And I don't get angry much. It was more frustration. All right. And I'm just shooting this video only to see if I'm the only one that was frustrated like this. If you were also frustrated with what I'm about to say, please put it in the comments so that I know I'm not just like on my own little island here. Kind of bad choice of words, but here we go. So I started taking the measurements Friday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, right? Last Friday. So it was taken during the day. We'd always take a morning and a morning. We just take them at night. But what I started looking at was the morning to morning from day to day. So Friday to Saturday, the lake came up 3.5 inches. Saturday to Sunday, 2 3/4. Sunday to Monday, 1 3/4. Monday to Tuesday, 1 inch. Tuesday to Wednesday, 3/8 of an inch. So it was the rise was coming down. It was still going up, but not all crazy. Sometime around Monday, maybe. Now, this is where it was only coming up about an inch. Now this text starts circulating. I saw it on the Clermont Boaters and Floaters page. I got it 4 times from 4 different people, myself, and then other people got it that were standing with me. And they were talking about, it said something, bad quote, but I know this person who knows this person who works somewhere way up in the water authority, and they said, be ready for the lakes to come up another 1 to 2 feet, right? Now we're at the point where the lake's only coming up an inch, and we're getting this text that says another 2 feet. We're all starting to feel a little bit of relief. It hadn't stopped yet, but we're kind of like, man, maybe the end is near. And everybody gets this text right back into panic mode. I mean, it even happened to Julie. And babe, I'm not throwing you under the bus, but you were like, what the heck? I'm like, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen, because we knew that the swamp had already leveled out with the watershed and the lake pretty much. It was about an inch difference. And I'm like, where is 2 more feet of water going to come from, right? Over the next couple days, it said. And so this put everybody back into panic. Now, fortunately, there were 2 or 3 other people that were on Lake Louisa and some other areas that were taking similar measurements to what we were taking. And we started shooting each other messages. I don't know these guys. I don't know if they know each other. I wouldn't know them if I saw them, but I started messaging them. I'm like, guys, we're all about the same on this. Are you hearing the same thing that I'm hearing? And they're like, yes. So here's my problem, and this is what frustrates me. It's a 2-stage frustration problem, and it has everything to do with probably society. I'm not trying to go down that road, but here's the deal. So many people just want to sensationalize everything, right? And they get a text saying something, and they're like, wow, this is crazy. This is going to be terrible. They're not worried about the accuracy. Not worried about if it's true, and they're damn sure not going to look up anything or do any kind of research whatsoever. They're going to cut and paste it and send it to everybody they know, and they're going to plaster it all over their social media. That's problem number 1. Problem number 2 are the people who will read it and accept it as fact without doing any kind of homework or without asking any questions or anything. They just gobble it up because they can't get enough, and then they will literally start crying and panicking before they do any homework. And I'm not insulting anybody. I know I'm probably coming off as a very insensitive jerk. You have to be a little bit insensitive during these times, because the insensitive people get things done, right? Somebody's got to stay level-headed. And it was those other guys. So whoever you were, you and me and a couple of other people, I appreciate you guys, because we were able to sit back and talk to our friends and go, you're not going to get 2 more feet of water. It's impossible. It's just not going to happen, because all of the water leading in is all even, and it's already going down. Now, the only thing wrong with this video that could go bad is if we got like 2 feet of water tomorrow, and then I would, I'm not a scientist. I don't base it. I did it on I had a $3 Northern Tool tape measure. That's what I was measuring with, but that's what I used to try to keep some of the people around me sane, and it worked, and the lakes are done rising. And everything is good except what mess is going to be left. But going to be left. Sorry. But you know what? We'll deal with that. At the end of the day, Julie's house isn't full of water, and a couple people are. And the thoughts are going out to you guys. We know you got a mess to deal with, but it's going down, and that's all we wanted. So thanks again for watching this series, guys. We'll probably follow up with a few more as the water goes down, just for the heck of it. Who knows? See you later.